Hello, and welcome to Until Dawn. This is my second ever playthrough. The first one was back in 2020. Played it on the PS4. Wasn't my console, so I was only able to do one playthrough of it. And now, 3 years later, with my PS5, going to do a playthrough. Originally, I planned to do a super massive marathon as part of October, and that turned out to be something that, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't have been able to fit in because of the release date for Alan Wake 2 and doing other games and stuff. And Dark Pictures Directive 8020, which is the next entry by Supermassive in the Dark Pictures series, hasn't been announced yet, as in like a release date for it. So October is well and gone now. So it'll either be out this month or December or next year sometime. So instead of just not playing any supermassive games at all for the rest of the year, I thought I may as well do a playthrough of Until Dawn, because then at least I will have played this game again, because I've been itching to replay it for a long, long time. So the desire to replay it again has overridden any sense of, oh, I only can do it if I'm doing a supermassive marathon. The supermassive marathon, if the game Directive 8020 gets announced, then I'll continue on. But I don't know if that will be sort of like what happens, because I don't think I'll get the game done in one stream. It might take a few streams, but I doubt that the next Dark Pictures game is going to come out this year. It'll be some other time next year, I would imagine. Um, but we'll see how I'm going. I might decide to morph this into a supermassive marathon. Um, so we'll just see how things go. But I would like to make games like Until Dawn an annual playthrough that I always make sure that I do. Okay, so it says some network features won't be available for some reason. Don't know what that pertains to for Until Dawn. But yeah, it's just like, oh yeah, Harbinger. Yeah, I mean, I've played Alan Wake 2 already, so I know things like that, but some people watching might not have. So yeah, it might be good not to mention spoilers for other games while I'm playing other games. Just a heads up. Okay, gonna pin this to the top. What the hell? Twitch is throwing me through for a loop. Just a second there. Might actually help if I activated the channel point rewards as well. And that's something I need to go over for this specific playthrough as well. So let's go through and activate all the ones I'm going to activate. So people might need to refresh their page if you can't see all 8 new channel point rewards related to this game. Harbinger episode 3 at the moment, miss one page in episode 2, except those that you get in nightmare mode. Well, that's good progress, Harbinger, that you're making with Alan Wake 1. So there's 8 main playable characters. The prologue has 2 characters in it, and out of those we play as one of them, but they always end up the way that they do. So I don't have a prediction for them. But what I've done is I've created an individual channel point for people to redeem. Um, Keeping in mind that, I mean, if you wanted to spend your points, you could redeem it for every character. But here's the kicker. Channel points used to redeem a predict survivor will only be refunded if the character survives. So let's say, like Harbinger has done, you redeem predict that Emily survives. If Emily survives, then Harbinger would get his 5,000 points back. But if she dies, the 5,000 points keep as spent. So that's important to know. So if you're going to spend points to predict which character is going to survive out of the 8, be aware that the only way you'll get those points refunded is if you choose someone to survive and they actually do survive. If they survive, you get a refund on those points. You can only redeem one of those once. So, for example, Harbinger won't be able to redeem Predict Survivor Emily twice, now that he's already actually done it, but other people will still be able to. However, the further we get into the playthrough, there will become a point where I'll have to obviously take off the ability for people to predict when a character might actually survive and everything like that. So if a character dies, like let's say a character dies and someone just uses a channel point reward to predict that they will actually survive just as they die. In that case, I would refund the points, but only in cases like that. If you use your points to predict that someone's going to survive, and then an hour later you're like, oh no, I don't want to do that, unfortunately, the rules that I've set up is that you don't get your points refunded for that kind of thing. If you redeem one of those and the character actually survives, then you'll get your points back for that redemption as well. And as I said, you can actually redeem for all the characters a prediction to survive. But in that case, you would only get the points back for however many characters out of the ones that you actually used would survive. Something to remember up front that this is not a thing where if you predict a character survives, that I absolutely have to make sure that they survive. At the same time, it's not a playthrough where I have in mind who I want to kill or who I don't want to kill. So any characters that die as a result of actions is exempt from any kind of like, you know, I predicted that they will survive, but they died, you know, because this is the nature of Until Dawn. Any of your 8 characters can die at any point. And, you know, I don't remember every single in and out of all the major things that can happen as well. So for this playthrough, it's still a game of like, you know, not knowing as well. Like the first playthrough I did of this game, this character on screen, Sam, I actually got her to get right to the end, but died to a QTE right at the very end of the game. Like literally the final part of the game where you have to worry about stuff. I accidentally moved the controller instead of keeping it still because it was really early that morning. I've been playing the game for a while, and all throughout the game I had held the controller without moving it, and no one died as a result of it until right at the end of the game as well. So there might be some things where a character just dies because, you know, maybe I messed up the QTE and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's important to remember that these channel point rewards things, they're not something that is external to the game or Twitch, as in there's nothing where it's like, you know, people are sending me a whisper and saying, make sure this character, you know, dies or lives. If someone did, then I wouldn't even worry about adhering to it because I'd be like, no, I'm the one playing this game and anything like that. So that's how it's going to be run with the channel point rewards. Now, there is a prediction function on Twitch itself that people can use their channel points for, but I wanted to specifically make this for people who use channel points. So if you're a player that doesn't, if you're a viewer of Twitch that doesn't like channel points or doesn't use them at all, then the only way that you can predict which character is going to survive is through using channel points. So it's more of a, for those who like channel points and like using them, kind of like a little bit of a points sort of like game where it's like, oh, you know, I'll use my points. Oh, I think this character will survive. Use my points to put it down. You know, staking the points basically that that they have on, you know, what the outcome will be and all that kind of stuff. Harbins, you don't think you've ever watched this game on Twitch? Oh, that's cool. So you'll be seeing it from fresh. Just for my own purposes, I need to make sure that I keep a tab on who has redeemed what survivor. Okay, so I'll put down, Harbinger, that you chose predict survivor Emily. Keep that in mind. So the thing is, and this is something that people who are actually worried about, well, not worried as in, oh my God, but concerned about as in, hey, this is something that I'm interested in doing. This is going to probably take more than one stream to get through the game. So in the event that I need to do another stream of this in the future, it means that people who have already chosen a character to predict to survive can still do so with their channel point reward, because once this stream is finished, then it means that those rewards that someone has redeemed to predict a character to survive, the fact that you can only pick that channel point reward once per stream, each individual person who uses their channel points can only predict one character per stream. It means that in the next stream, you'll be able to actually redeem that same redemption again. But personally, like, that would be a waste of points, especially if the character is already like, if you've chosen the character to survive, the points that you spend to actually use a prediction, they're still going to be logged in the reward queue that I've got, that every streamer has who has channel point rewards. And so, for example, Harbinger has redeemed Predict Survivor Emily. If Emily survives until the end of the stream, then in the next stream, Harbinger won't have to worry about choosing that again, because the points that they've used have already been staked on whether or not that character is going to survive. So the use of channel points in the next stream to use the same prediction will kind of be pointless in that respect, because it's like, you've already used your channel points to actually stake that this character is going to survive. And if they did survive the previous stream, but they don't survive the full playthrough, then you won't get your channel points back. But if your character does survive, you're still going to get your channel points back. So it's one of those things as well. So yeah, I wanted to do something special for this game, and I wanted to do something for those people who actually are active with channel points. And the thing about channel points as a streamer is that they're something that I personally have really enjoyed having, but at the same time, they're also things that not every viewer is going to be using channel points for stuff. And it's that balance of trying to do things like that as well. And so for this playthrough only, the Predict Survivor is going to be something that people can actually do. Actually, what I should do as well, now that I think about it, is add a new command called character. Okay, so Until Dawn, main characters. Alright, so there's no particular order, but I'll just put down the names. So alright, command is activated. Alright, so I'll update the pinned message. There we go. So the Until Dawn main characters are Sam, Emily, Matt, Mike, Ashley, Chris, Josh, and Jessica. And so there's an individual channel point to predict which character is going to survive for each one of those as well. Let's go to settings and have a look at some stuff here. Controls, traditional and motion controls. So choices, interaction, and combat. I'm going to go with traditional controls for this playthrough. And let's have a look at the audio. Sound effects don't have to be up that high. Music slightly lower. There we go. Subtitles. Sidebar text. Enable or disable overlay text for written material while playing. Show global stats. Enable this feature to display global statistics for choices. That'd be interesting. I'll put that on. Alright. So this is a fresh playthrough. I've been looking forward to replaying this for a while. Okay, in the almighty words of God in Monty Python and the Holy Grail, get on with it!
Deserves it.
And it's not her fault that she has a huge crush on Mike.
Hannah's been making moves on him. I'm just looking out for my girl, Em.
Just because he's class prez doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
Hey, I'm not anybody's man.
Whatever you say, darling.
She's here. Shh, shh. Mike. Mike? It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend. Josh.
This is the setup. Hannah, you look so damn hot in that shirt, but I bet you're even hotter out of it. Come to the guest room at 2 a.m. Mike.
Oh my god. What did our naive sister get herself into now? Ugh. Intervention time. Jeez, Josh. Once again, brother, you've outdone us all. I got your note.
Glad you can make it. Maybe we should start with a little, making out and see where it goes from there. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god. She's taking her shirt off.
What? Oh my god! Matt, what are you doing here?
Hannah.
I'm sorry, Hannah.
Hey,
This all got
don't
out of
mind.
hand,
Just
but...
a stupid prank.
Hey.
You guys are jerks. You know that? Hannah!
Josh! Josh! Fuck. Guys, there's someone outside. What the hell?
Hannah!
What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It's fine. She just can't take a joke.
It was just a prank, Han.
What did you do?
We're just messing around, Beth. It wasn't serious.
You jerks! Hannah! Hannah!
So, should we go after her?
You know, I kind of think you're the last person she wants to see right now, Mike.
Oh, shit. Jesus! Fuck! Shit! Damn it, Hannah! Where are you? Hannah!
Hello there, Drake. Welcome on in, dude. The ultimate Australian reign supreme, it's Rod. How have you all been? I still hate you all. Bringing the hate. I can feel it flow through you, Drake. Welcome on in, dude. Things are going good. Things are going well. I finished off Alan Wake 2. And now playing Until Dawn, my second ever playthrough. Been looking forward to this. 2020 was when I played it the first time.
Hello? Hello?
Death Totem. Drake, you just want to share some real word from the streets. You just got the emo within 2 for free on Epic. That's right, yeah. I remember that the first 2 games, well, the first game had been, I don't know if it still is, was free on Epic and stuff. That's good that you got them for free. Totem Prophecies, Black Death. The possible death of the person who finds it. Indigenous tribes believe that butterflies brought dreams and premonitions. Each totem piece foretells a possible future event. How you play will determine whether or not these prophecies come true. As you unlock totems, the events of the past will become clear.
Huh? Hannah! What the hell was that? Hannah! Hannah! Hello? Hannah! Oh my god, you must be freezing. Here, take my coat. I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb. Hannah, is that Jesus Christ. No! No! Shit! No! Get back! What? No! Hold on! Hold on!
Before we begin, there are a few things I need to make sure you understand. You see, no one can change what happened last year. The past is beyond our control. You have to accept this in order to move forward. But there is freedom in this revelation. Everything you do, every decision you make from now on will open doors to the future. I want you to remember this. I want you to remember this as you play your game. Every single choice will affect your fate and the fate of those around you. So, you have committed to commence with this game. This is significant, and I want to help you see it through. Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it. All right. We will start with a simple exercise. Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it. It is essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience. So, how did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest.
I always find these kinds of choices so funny, because it's like sometimes both choices are not what I'm thinking or feeling at all. And having to ignore that and try and figure out which one to actually go with, it's one of those things where it's like, it doesn't really matter to me which one, because looking at that picture, I neither feel uneasy or otherwise about it. All right, so in these moments where we actually get to do this, what I might do is set it up so that a vote can be done on which choice to actually choose. I'll leave it in the hands of people to vote, using the voting function, of course. All right, so let's set up a poll. All right, so the choice is, does the picture... Okay, so does the picture make you feel happy or uneasy? Okay, so I've started a poll to vote for that. Does the picture make you feel happy or uneasy of the farmhouse and the scarecrow? Hey there, Rosie. It is indeed. That is Peter Stormare who plays Dr. Hill. There's a minute on the voting. Afro, thanks for redeeming the Arnie impression. Whose motorcycle is this? It's a chopper, baby. Whose chopper is this? It's Zed's. Who's Zed? Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Thanks for redeeming that from Pulp Fiction. Thanks, Afro. How's things going? Alright, so the votes are tied, and in that case, what I do is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so I'll count to 10, alternating between each one. So the votes were tied, but doing what I just did, we go with feel uneasy.
Okay, honesty is good. What do you think it is that makes you feel uneasy?
Alright, so a new poll. Alright, so new poll. The choice is between Scarecrow or I'm not sure. Only once before Rosie, and that was in 2020. So it's been 3 years since I played it the first time. All right, so the winner in the vote was I'm not sure.
If it is something you can't see, then why does it make you feel uneasy? I mean, is there something in the house?
All right, new poll. House and not there. Afro, you haven't seen this game since its actual launch, which, when was it, 2014? That's it. Yeah, 2014. It was probably about 2015, I think, where I saw someone play it on Twitch for the first time. But I didn't watch it all the way through, but I watched it up to a certain point, and that's when I knew I have to play this game myself at some point. And then that some point became 2020. So I'll only have these like polls open for these parts of the game where it's the Dr. Hill interview questions. All right, so the winning vote is House.
And this thing in the house, is it alive?
All right, new poll. It's alive or I don't know. So there's some info on the predict channel point rewards as part of this playthrough. There's 8 characters in total. And there's an individual channel point reward for each of the 8 characters to choose a prediction as to if that will be one of the characters that survives or not. Rosie, ooh, it's a Deadpool. Yeah, I thought I'd do something especially for viewers who like to use who like to use their channel points. Okay, so the winner was alive.
I see. And is this threat human, or is there some other fear that you would like to talk to me about?
All right, so the vote is now human or not human. I don't have an actual outcome in mind for this game, so I'm not going into this playthrough going, right, these are the characters that I want to live or die. I'm totally treating this as if it's a playthrough where I've never played the game before, even though I have, but in terms of like the outcomes that can happen, I can't remember all the outcomes that happened in my first playthrough. So there will be some things that will happen where it's like I might remember one outcome the other, but I'm not purposefully actually going to try and kill anyone in the game. You know, I'm not going to go out of my way to like, you know, kill this character and all that kind of stuff. Because there might be some choices that I forget that actually lead to a character's death or not as well. Afro, can you make everyone survive? Not in this playthrough. Okay, so this one is not human, which has been chosen.
Not you. Is that so? Rather time for now. But I would like you to think about your unseen inhuman threat inside of the house. And next time we will unwrap it together.
Catch it there to catch up on chat. But yeah, Afro, this is a playthrough where I'm not going to purposefully make everyone die or everyone survive or anything like that. It's totally whatever happens, happens. But for those people who like to use channel point rewards and you would like to take a risk on whether or not your channel points will be refunded to you or not, then that's open as well. If your character that you've predicted to survive actually does live, then you get your channel points back that you redeemed for it. And that's something that covers no matter how many streams it is. For example, if the character you predict to survive survives this stream, then in the next stream you don't have to redeem that prediction for that character again, because Twitch, the way it works with channel points is any channel points that are used by viewers, there's a menu that the streamer can actually go into to see a queue of who has redeemed and when they redeemed it. And so what will happen is if you predict a character to survive and they end up surviving until the end of this stream, and then in the next stream they actually do survive the playthrough, then that means that you will get those points refunded. So you don't need to spend the points twice in each individual stream. Drake, Roger played RDR2 again. You got Micah's revolver very early in the game. As much as it disgusts you even holding it, it looks good. Yeah, Micah and his friggin' guns. Like that mission in Red Dead 2 where Arthur is getting him out of prison and then, well, not prison, but jail, getting him out of jail, and then it's like, he needs to go get his guns. Afro, is it just impossible? Oh, I see what you mean now, Afro. Sorry, I didn't read your follow-up comment before actually answering the first part of your question. The only characters that you can't make sure they survive is the two characters at the start. Whereas it's kind of funny how Stormare has found his niche by not being very good at English, vaguely European. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where, even if he might not, it's still, I still understand what he's saying and that. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger got his kind of niche by having a unique voice as well. Afro, it's Rami Malek in this game, yeah? It is, yeah. Yeah, he plays Josh. Drake, he got his guns in Chapter 1. Yeah, that's very early to get them. Afro, you see, there is a good ending then, you couldn't remember. Yeah, there is an ending where you can get them all to survive. But I can't remember how many characters in my first playthrough in 2020 actually survived or not.
Well, what is this that I can see without Today is the one-year anniversary of the dreadful tragedy that took place on Mount Washington. Annie Klein was in charge of the investigation.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
Listeners, an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
Foul play.
Not officially, no. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
More than you know, Marty.
Well, thank you for joining us, Anne. With all the Washingtons tonight, their son Josh, on this, the anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah and Beth Washington.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again. All right. Well, hello, friends and fans. It's beyond awesome to have you guys all back this year. First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Ah! So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's gonna be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and that I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, and I'm thinking of them. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you, and just share some moments that we'll never forget for the sake of my sisters, and, you know. Okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay? Make this one trip we will never forget, all right? Yes!
Okay, so here we have the character of Sam, and because Sam is one of the 8 characters, it means that people who would like to predict that Sam will survive the game can feel free to redeem that for her character. All 8 characters have an individual channel point reward to predict whether they'll survive the game or not. In each stream, when someone has redeemed one character, they can't redeem that character again. The reason I made it that way is because why would you want to use the same channel point for the same character twice when the result that you're hoping for is that they're going to survive? So it's one redemption of each character per person during a stream. And as I said before, in the next stream, if your character that you've predicted to survive is still alive, then there's no point using the channel point prediction to predict that they will survive the rest of the playthrough a second time. Because as I said, if they do survive, then you'll get your points refunded back to you as well. So that's the sort of risk. So you can predict which character will survive. If that character survives, then your channel points will be refunded back to you. But if the character you predicted to survive with the channel points dies, then those points don't get refunded. It's only if the character you predicted to survive with the channel points actually survives. See you when you get back, Drake. Oh, really, Rosie? So it's Stormara, is it? Instead of Stormare. Oh, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably keep referring to him as that until it sinks in the correct way to pronounce his name. That version of O Death is so good. A lot of people tend to point out the supernatural version, which is understandable if that was the first time you heard that song and that was the first version. But I really do like this rendition that you hear in this game. I think it's really cool, especially when it goes really hard and heavy as well.
Hello? Someone there? Oh, what? Damn it.
The gate's busted. Climb over. Chris. Indeed, Adam. Yes. Yes, I've been looking forward to replaying this game for 3 years. And here we are. And next year, when this game celebrates its 10th anniversary, I'm going to do some things for it as well. But yeah, finished Alan Wake 2, and originally I was going to do a supermassive marathon. I still might end up doing that, but the real reason I wanted to do it in the first place was with the release of Directive 8020 coming out. I was hoping that it would be out before the year ended, but it looks like it won't happen. But it might, but I don't know. And so I decided to still do a playthrough of Until Dawn in any case, because I've been itching to play it for a while, and it'll be good to replay it. And then if by some timing they announce the date for Dark Pictures Directive 8020 and it's still this year, then maybe I'll be able to actually do a super massive marathon this year. But we'll just see how we go.
Aw. Hey, little fella. You hungry? Huh? Ah, damn it. Hey. It's okay. That's it. Come on.
Cutie.
Alright, it's so funny because I didn't actually have a space cleared because when I did my first playthrough in 2020, I got right to the end of the game, and in the final QTE sequence, I accidentally slightly moved the controller in a don't move, and Sam died. This very character that I'm actually playing at. So I love the irony of the fact that in my second playthrough, I fucked up on a don't move with this same character at the start of a playthrough. Whereas in the first playthrough, it was the other way around. I messed up the don't move with this character right at the end and cost them their life. But for that second time where it came up, I just put the controller on my leg while that was happening. So I think that's probably a good spot for me to put it, because I was going to put it on this table that I've got near me. But then just as I was about to do it, I realized I hadn't actually cleared a space on the table to actually put the controller yet. But yeah, I think if I just put it on my leg, that should probably do. Unless I need to make sure that I put it on there and it doesn't actually fall off. But those people who've played the other supermassive games, the Dark Pictures ones and the Quarry, in this game, that's what their version of the whole, be very, very steady is. In this, it's with the controller. You have to actually keep it steady in those moments. In the Dark Pictures games, it's basically pressing the button at the right time when the indicators are going along. And in the Quarry, it's basically hold these buttons down for as long as you can so that the character can hold their breath. If you let go too soon, then of course something bad can happen. But if you want to, avoid that, you have to hold the buttons down. That's in the Quarry. So in Until Dawn, it was the PlayStation controller. And to answer your question, Adam, playing on the PS5.
Cool.
Indigenous people and butterfly prophecies. Tribes who once lived in these mountains believed that butterflies carried dreams and prophecies of possible futures. The color of the butterfly indicated the nature of the prophecy. Death, black butterflies prophesied the dreamer's death. Danger, red butterflies warned of dangerous events. Loss, brown butterflies foretold of tragedy affecting friends. Guidance, yellow butterflies offered visions to help and guide. Fortune, white butterflies brought dreams of luck and good fortune. Yeah, Adam, and I got this game free. There was a lot of games on PlayStation Plus that were available for free that they actually had a deadline for you to actually get them free, and this was one of them. So I definitely made sure I took that opportunity up when I could. Yellow, guidance. A vision of guidance for a future choice. Indigenous tribes believe that butterflies brought dreams and premonitions. Each totem piece foretells a possible future event. How you play will determine whether or not these prophecies come true. As you unlock totems, the events of the past will become clear.
And driven mad.
Hey there, Ryu. Welcome on in. Let's just hope the bullshit doesn't happen again. Yeah, I remember now that it was you, Ryu, that had predicted in that first playthrough I did in 2020 that Sam would be one of the people to survive, but that didn't happen because of what I mentioned before. Ironically, I fucked up the don't move with her right at the start of this playthrough. So that might be a good omen, who knows. But welcome on in, Ryu. I hope it's going well. For this playthrough, though, I actually have channel points for each individual character to whether or not they will survive. And if you redeem that for the characters, if the character actually survives, you'll get your points refunded. But if they don't, then you won't. So I've set that up for this playthrough as well. So all 8 characters have an individual channel point that can be redeemed. Man, this game is so cool. And what's also cool is that while I'm playing this, it's actually cooler weather. And I've got the fan going as well. So extra added level of immersion that I've got going. Plus it's nighttime and I love playing games like this at nighttime. I prefer playing horror games at nighttime, but because of time zone differences and stuff, it means that a lot of the time when I'm streaming a horror game, I'm streaming it in the daytime, my time, because for other people it's nighttime their time or early morning their time.
Chris, you here?
Oh man, look at this.
It got cold where you are as well, Ryu? Wanted, Milgram Victor, sex male, height 6'2", 188 meters. Last known address, Blackwood Pines. Last seen, 3/16/1998. Wanted in connection with a first-degree arson offence as well as various death threats. Anyone with information regarding this dangerous criminal should contact the BPMC as soon as possible. Blackwood Provincial Mounted Constabulary, Police Monty... I won't say the rest of that. July 1998. Nice. July 1998. The same month and year that the events of Resident Evil 1 took place in.
Okay then. Graffiti all the way up here.
The past is beyond our control.
Bag's here. Where are you?
You're not in the bag, are you?
Hello. What do we have here? Maybe I shouldn't poke around Chris's stuff.
Chris?
Sam, hey, you made it.
Alright, so here we have another playable character, Chris. For this playthrough, he's one of the 8 characters that there's an individual channel point reward to redeem to predict whether he will survive the playthrough. If he survives this stream, wherever I end the playthrough, then it means that in the next stream, there's no need to actually redeem, or there's no point for the person who has redeemed that redemption to redeem it a second time in a second stream. because the points that you've used to redeem it the first time around are the points that will be refunded back to you when you actually, you know, when you actually get an outcome, if that character survives the playthrough, that is. Sakura Yama, thank you so much for the follow.
Oh, so I found something kind of amazing.
What?
I'm not going to tell you. You got to see for yourself. Come on, it's this way.
Where?
Right around here. Gonna blow your mind.
Mystery Man. In a future playthrough, I'm going to get all the clues in the game, but for this playthrough, not too worried. Clue 1, wanted poster, found lower cable car station. A torn up wanted poster about a fugitive on the mountain, dated 1998. Someone didn't want people to see this. And here we go. Butterfly effect. The first instance is any of your business. So you can either choose to answer the phone or close the bag up. Whatever choice you make creates a butterfly effect, which affects what happens down the line. So we chose to close the bag, which means for any of your business, we get the outcome shown on the butterfly wings of Sam respected Chris's privacy and Chris was happy to see Sam.
Ta-da! Pretty rad, right?
Yeah.
Come on, look at these beauties.
Beauties is not the word that comes to mind. Why is this even here?
What do you mean?
What the hell is a shooting range doing at the base of a ski lodge?
Dude, have you ever met Josh's dad?
Yeah?
He thinks he's like Grizzly Adams or something. Wanna try?
No, you go ahead, Grizzly.
Alright, here goes.
Wow, nice shooting, Tex.
Alright, I'm bad. I'm a badass.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it was a wild case of beginner's luck.
Nah, I don't think so, girl.
Well, anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle that big, that close. Nice shot.
Your ass just got sacked.
Hey, sharpshooter, a ride's coming.
Wait, I'm just getting the hang of this.
Come on, Chris, the cable car.
Alright, so we have another butterfly effect result. Rats with bushy tails. Chris chose not to shoot the squirrel. Nature remained in balance.
Man, it's definitely weird coming back up here after a whole year.
Yeah, I swear the moment I got here, it just all came flooding back.
Year goes fast.
Hey, that's weird. Door's locked.
Yeah. Josh wanted us to keep it locked to keep people out.
He said that? What people?
I don't know. He said they found people sleeping in the station one time.
It's creepy.
After you.
Oh, real gentleman. car was closer.
Guess we gotta wait.
I'm starting to get the appeal of killing time at the shooting range. How long is this gonna take?
It's a big mountain.
Yeah. So beautiful in the day, but at night just feels menacing, like a sleeping giant.
You gonna publish?
What?
Your pretty poem. The Sleeping Giant of Blackwood Forest.
Oh, shut up. Finally, you coming?
Yeah, well, I was gonna stay here and catch some Z's, but okay. Just like going to the prom.
Here we go.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, I hope this was the right thing to do.
What?
You know, getting everyone together on the anniversary. I mean, Josh seemed really pumped about us all doing something, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good, good. It's hard to tell with him, and I've kind of been worried.
No, it was a good idea.
I hope everyone else feels the same way.
We're all here, aren't we?
Thanks, bro. Good talk.
You know what? Let's just stop talking about what happened and enjoy the trip.
You know what? You're right.
You know how Josh and I met?
No.
Okay. 3rd grade. Josh sat in the back of the room, I sat in the front. We didn't even know each other existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh started strap snapping the training bra on the girl in front of him. So the teacher made him move to the front, where I was sitting.
Okay, so.
So I got moved to the back.
And
next to Josh. That's how we met. I mean, and became friends to this day.
A match made in heaven.
If it weren't for the fact that Jeannie Simmons hit puberty like 3 years early, and on that day decided to wear a low-cut shirt that showed off her training bra, I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car alone. Right now. Or talking to some other person entirely. Boom. Butterfly effect.
Okay, and here we have another character introduced, Jess. And Jessica is one of the 8 playable characters as well, who also has her own individual predict her survival channel point reward available as well.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New people. Time to meet and greet. What the hell?
Jess, hey!
Jessica, over here! Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would have chewed off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
Look, I got a lot of meat on my bones. It's all muscle down here.
Yeah, right.
Hey!
Well, what do we have
Chris!
here? My goodness! Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind of sizzling erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining? I wonder.
Mike and Em split. We're together.
Whoa, drama.
Not really. Pretty clear cut, actually. Em's out, I'm in.
Huh.
All right, let's just get up to the lodge already. It's getting tired of all this nature and junk.
You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna wait here for a bit. See who else is coming.
You mean Mike?
What? I mean, you know, whoever.
Uh-huh. Sam?
Did you see this view? I mean, holy cow. Sometimes I forget to just stop and take it all in.
Alright, so something else has been added to the any of your business butterfly effect. So we've had Sam respected Chris's privacy. Chris was happy to see Sam. Chris continued to trust Sam based on the fact that we didn't look at his phone.
Seriously, couldn't they have built the lodge like right where the cable car ends?
And here we have Emily. So this is the character that you redeemed a predict will survive for, Harbinger.
I don't think it would have been like as pretty.
And here we have Matt as well, character who is also one of the playable characters.
You know.
And where's the bellboy when you need one? Getting chills.
We're almost there.
No, I mean getting kind of creeped out.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be weird seeing everyone up here again.
I mean, what do you think?
Jesus!
And here we have Mike, of course, another playable character.
You guys.
Michael!
You really should have seen your faces right there.
Dude, I almost clocked you just now.
Nice one.
Michael, you're a jerk.
Come on. Guys, we're all friends here, right? No need for violence, just a little harmless fun. We're up in the woods, it's spooky. Come on, let's get into the spirit of things.
The spirit of things? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
I'm just trying to lighten the mood, Em. Don't be like that.
Like what?
The way you're being, you always get like this.
Michael, I'm just gonna lay it out. Otherwise, this whole weekend's gonna suck ass for everyone. This is super awkward, and we all know it. Let's just acknowledge it now and move on, okay?
Matt.
I hear you, man. I get it. I don't want to make this weird.
Cool. So we're good?
All good?
You guys gonna make out now?
Oh my god, totally. We're so gonna make out. No, seriously, I'm gonna go check on the cable car back down the trip.
All right. See you, man.
See ya.
All right.
See ya.
Oh, crap.
What?
Hey, could you take these the rest of the way?
The bags?
Yeah, just all the bags.
Why?
I need to go find Sam.
Okay.
Sorry, I really need to go find her. I totally forgot I needed to talk to her before we get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost there.
It's important. Matt, please.
All right. Fine. If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way. But you owe me one.
Excuse me?
Well, then we're even, at least.
I'll think about it.
Just be careful.
See you up there, sweetie. Thank you.
And here we have Ashley.
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly. And not in the friend zone kind of way. They might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
Oh!
God.
Hey, whoa. Sorry there. Sorry about that, Ash. I didn't mean to scare
Jeez
you.
Louise,
Well, I
Matt.
did mean to scare you, sort of scare you, but not like for real scare you.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, wow. Man, I'm really sorry, Ash. Damn.
It's okay, it's fine, it's fine.
What are you looking at? See anything juicy with that thing? Let me check it out.
Yeah, it's kind of busted. It's not like really interesting. It's just.
What? For real? I bet I could find like a cool bear chowing down on a fox or something.
No, really, Matt, it's not worth straining your eyes. I'm getting kind of a headache just from looking through it, so just no.
All right. Sure, if you say so.
Oh yeah, there are plenty of jump scares. There really is, yeah. Alright, so we have a new butterfly effect category, the soul of discretion. Ashley discouraged Matt from using the telescope. Matt didn't see Mike and Emily floating.
Oh, you did not just do that.
Put your hands where I can see them. We've got you surrounded.
But who am I to retaliate? What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have but to surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody?
Well, I don't know when you put it like that. Hey! Oh! Great. You pay. You know that? Where are you hiding, little chickadee? Oh! Ah! Hey!
Oh, snap! Hello? Come on. Hey, Mike. Boom, shakalaka.
No, you got me. Okay.
You can't hide from me, Michael. I know all your tricks.
Whoa! Ow!
Right.
Why don't you just...
And then what?
Oh!
No more.
Oh yeah. Oh, more. Oh, you're going down. Gotcha. Done. Done sitting.
So did I go down?
I don't think so.
I think you'd know so if I did.
All right.
My. So are we calling it my favor then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica, the Snowball Queen.
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
My lady. Ah! Oh, okay. Okay, you're really gonna get it.
What am I gonna get?
Well, I can think of at least one thing.
Yeah?
But you'll have to wait until later. We should get up to the lodge.
Yeah. It's so nice out here, though. Pretty breathtaking.
I mean, I could stay out here for pretty much ever, provided I was making out with you the whole time.
Just making out?
Quote, unquote.
Well, I think we might freeze to death somewhere in between those quotes.
Yeah.
Ryu, these jump scares can be effective for when you need to take a dump.
Hello again. And how are we feeling? Seems we hardly scratched the surface in our last session, so let's go a little bit deeper this time. This time, we're going to try to understand the root of your anxiety. Now pick up that book, turn the pages. You will see a set of pictures and symbols. I want you to identify which image in each set makes you the most anxious.
Alrighty then, so I'm going to put a poll up for chat, which will go for a minute, as to which choice to make. Ryu, so the curator for today is not Robert Patrick doing an English accent, you totally forgot. Yeah, Ryu, yeah, in Until Dawn, it's the character Dr. Hill, the psychiatrist. And in the Dark Pictures series, they came up with a new character, the curator. And then in The Quarry, it's the psychic carnival woman. Yeah, Code, where's the C option? Everything worries me. That's right, sometimes you just can't boil things down to A or B. Sometimes you have to choose C. Okay, so the vote went to women. Alright, so new poll. Planes or crowds? I'll just set that up. Alright, so that's opened up. Hey there, Mossy, welcome on in. Rod Legion worries you, especially when I get possessed by demonic entities. How's things going, Mossy? Ryu, the next time you see the creator, you'll ask him, what was it like working on the Double Dragon movie? Yeah. The Double Dragon. Mossy, you're addicted to Lords of the Fallen. Oh yeah, that's a new game that just came out, isn't it? So if you're addicted to it, I guess that means it's a good game then. Alright, so Crowds was the winner of the poll. Alright, new poll. Fear heights or fear drowning? Mossy, oh yeah, it's become your favorite Souls-like, as much as you hate that term. Yeah, sometimes things like that can just get a bit annoying when, and then there's also things where one tiny element might be something that's in, a franchise, and then they're like, oh yeah, this is a such and such like game. You don't remember this being part of Until Dawn, but it's been a hot minute. Yeah, Mossy, at certain points you have the psychiatrist asking questions, and you have to choose between different options. This game has a jump button. It's a Super Mario-like. Exactly, Bossy, yeah. It's like, holy shit. It's like in this game you can actually shoot weapons. It's a Doom-like. Okay, the vote went for drowning. Alright, so snakes or rats? Ryu can hit people. It's Street Fighter-like. Exactly. Oh, you can get inside a vehicle and drive around? That's a GTA-like. Even if in the game you can't actually steal things. It's still a GTA-like because of the fact that you can get into a vehicle and drive. Must you wonder if the things we vote for will show up in the game later? Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing I can't really remember, to be honest. The first playthrough I did was in 2020. Ryu has gore. It's a Mortal Kombat-like. Exactly. Yep. That would mean that Doom is a Mortal Kombat-like, using that logic. There's Doom in a gore. There's gore in a Doom game. There's gore in Mortal Kombat. It's the same picture. Mostly, this section kind of reminds you of the Will Smith. The Will Smith game. the Wii Silent Hill game that did stuff like that, but took it to the next level. That's true. Yeah, yeah. Silent Hill, Homecoming. So Snake's one. All right, another poll open for voting. Guns or knives? Mossy Lampa says yes. Give me a Will Smith Silent Hill. Oh yeah. That would actually probably be better than what they've done recently. That Silent Hill Ascension or Ascension, where basically it's pay to win to get your choice to be the one that gets chosen, and then you get like a reward in a leaderboard where you get labeled to be the top contributor or something. It's like, pfft. Go home, try again. Ryu, go home, Rod, you're drunk. That's the ironic thing. I already am home. Mossy Silent Hill Gacha is the real horror. Not even sure what that is, but if it can potentially make money for Konami, then they'll definitely do what they can. Ryu Silent Hill ass sent. Yeah. Okay, because the vote went for both, and it was a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Knives. Alright, so a new poll coming up. Snakes or cockroaches? Boom. Well, so let's not forget about the true Silent Hill game, Silent Hill Pinball. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the best game in the series. Hey, we had snakes already. This psychologist is running out of pictures. They are. It's like, come on. You've got Google at your fingertips. Had so many different options. Rosie, you mean snakes would be the rational fear? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess the thing is, like, imagine this. You're about to go to sleep, and you see that there's a cockroach on the floor. And you're like, the cockroach is on the floor. So you go to sleep, and then you wake up the next morning, and you just go about your business. However, did that cockroach just stay on the ground, or did that cockroach actually climb all over your face, around your eyes, almost going up your nose, but then didn't, around your mouth while you're asleep? You wouldn't know. Okay, so there was a tie with these choices. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What next, Dr. Hill? Alright, so it's between Joker and Scarecrow. Yeah, Rose, I don't blame you. They're very annoying things. They do, Ryu. Yeah, both. Yeah, wouldn't like to get bitten by a snake. Mostly this needs to be an I'm indifferent to both choices option. There real and truly does. I was saying before how, you just can't boil everything down to either or, A or B, one or two. Whereas if you saw a cockroach on the floor, you would not sleep. That's fair as well. Be like, ah, no. Mossy, you're sorry, clown. Scarecrows just look cooler. Yeah. Code or clown mimes. Oh yeah, imagine that. Clown mimes. Mimes. Losing our mimes. Losing our minds. Losing our minds. Okay, so the poll is a tie. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And Mossy losing our mimes. Losing our mimes. Yep, we lost our mimes in an invisible dome. Gore or crows? Alright, so let's start a new poll. Alright, poll is open to choose between. Mossy, if we vote for Gore, will this get banned on Twitch? No. Definitely won't. Rosie, but Gore is fun and crows are neat. There's no third option. It's either one or the other. Okay, so Gore has won the poll. Harbinger on your second coffee and it's just noon. It's going to be a long day. Feeling like Alan Wake, only you don't have a thermo. And you don't have enemies that have been overtaken by a presence as well.
Oh. Did that startle you? So sorry. You're doing very well. Don't be nervous. Try to speed up a bit. The more you rely on your instincts, the more honest your answers will be, and the more enlightening you will find this experience.
Alright. New poll. Okay, I don't think they're actually timed, even though he said hurry up, but they might be. So just in case, I'll just go to this screen whenever there's a choice now. Thanks for redeeming that, Ryu. Mossy, you don't think this guy's a real psychologist? It's okay to talk about spoilers in this playthrough. So if anyone has played this game before, you can talk about spoilers. So for those who actually haven't played this before, be aware that there will be spoilers. For certain things, there are certain things that obviously it's up to the player whether it turns out that way or not. But there's also some things that are story-wise that will be spoilers that will be talked about as well. Alright, so there was a tie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so new poll, gore, or needles? Mossy, you've seen this before, but you don't remember much. Some people are dumb, some people are evil, some things are slightly spooky. That's all you remember. Some things are slightly spooky and a little bit kooky. It's the Addams Family. Da-da-da-da. Hello, I shall be your crypt keeper for the evening. Thanks for redeeming that Arnie impression review. Alrighty then, so the winner of the poll was Needles. Scarecrows or zombies. Rosie, who is more handsome, Mads Mikkelsen or Peter Stormare? Now wait a minute. So who would you choose, Rosie? Mossy, you know the funniest thing, you actually am Austrian, but you can't do that horrible Arnie accent for the life of me. Oh, you can't, Mossy? Oh, that's totally fair. It's like certain voices in English, I can't actually do. Like I can't do an impression of certain English-speaking, or rather, people who speak English without an accent, kind of thing. Arnie is the host of a horror anthology show like Tales of the Crypt would be good. He actually had a cameo on that show. That's true. Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, I remember seeing a clip of that. But yeah, that'd be so funny. And now, in this story, someone will say, I'll be back. But that does not mean that they will. So choose carefully. Okay, so no vote, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Needles or dogs? Rosie, well, Mads, obviously, that was the joke, was it? Oh, okay. It went completely over my head. And the winner for the voting in the poll was Needles. Alright, so Needles or Storms? Nice one, Mossy. Needless to say, that was expected. That's a nice pun. Very sharp there. You were on point. All right, so the winner for the voting against fear of needles or storms is needles. Jackie Chan actually has a fear of needles. Oh, does he? That's interesting. Mossy, can't wait to see the game just be covered in needles, considering how often we've voted for it now. Yeah, that'd be interesting too in the game if that would actually happen as well. I can't remember if it does or not. Rosie, you feel like we're setting ourselves up for a needle scene? Yeah, like in the movie Saw 2. I remember that scene from that movie. How would you imagine if you had to collect all the manuscript pages to get the true ending in Alan Wake? Yeah, good thing that you don't have to, but yeah, that would be annoying if you did.
This is very interesting. Thank you for answering so diligently. Spiders, zombies, and needles. Ooh. The sun combination sounds like a good Friday night. Well, I'm afraid once again we're out of time, but I promise we'll talk again very soon.
Previously on Until Dawn.
Don't you guys think this is a little bit... Oh, come on. She deserves it. Hannah!
What's going on? Where's my sister going?
It was just a prank, Han.
First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you and just share some moments that we'll never forget. For the sake of my sisters.
I need to go find Sam.
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly.
So I got moved to the back and next to Josh. That's how we met. Boom. Butterfly effect. Man, I feel like this mountain gets bigger every time I climb it.
Oh yeah? That feels the same to me.
And here we have Josh, one of the other characters. And order some pizza? Sorry, that's a reference to something that happens later with Josh. Mossy cozy needle pit. Go away, Peter. You're creepy. It's like he's a good choice for this psychologist in this game. Like I just love some of the stuff that he does. Like a lot of the kind of like facial expressions he does and the little quirks and things in those scenes. Mossy, you bet that they'll all die. I mean, heck, that could happen. That could definitely happen. I was saying before, like I remember some stuff, but it's still a situation where I'm not actively looking to get like, all survive or all die or this character dies, that character survives kind of thing. Yep, you still remember that moment. That's it. Yep. Rosie, you've never understood the traits in these. Like, do you work with the traits or against the traits? Yeah, that's the thing. The thing about these is it kind of, as a starting point, it gives you a bit of an idea of what traits the characters have. But obviously your choices can actually make some of those go back to, like, go more to the background and others come to the forefront and that kind of stuff. But I don't know how it sort of like breaks down in terms of like each individual trait and what things will make certain things actually go. I mean, if a character's trait was careful and you started making reckless choices, I imagine that the careful aspect would go away and then reckless would be something that takes its place or something like that. It is such a funny moment though, Ryu, isn't it? It's like, it's a pizza? Just the way that he says it and his look and everything. Mossy, Josh is thoughtful and loving with his needles or something. Code got joshed. Sure did.
Come on, you grew up here. It probably feels like it's shrinking.
I guess that's true.
When are you gonna install some cell towers up here? I'm getting withdrawals already.
You got a spare $1 million lying around, and I'll fix you right up.
Funny you should say that. I think I left it in my other jacket.
Oops. Hey, gang. You guys get up here okay?
Could have done with some bellboys, but hey, can't get everything.
Yeah, it was pretty easy. A little creepy, though. I mean, it's just really weird being back here.
Yo, yo, yo. We gonna get things moving up here or what?
Yeah, man.
Hey, you doing all right? I mean, I know it must be really tough without your sis.
Stop.
I just meant that...
No, I know what you meant. You know, seriously, I'm over it. And I want us to have a good time, you know? Like we always used to. Damn it. This freaking thing.
It's iced.
What else?
Maybe there's another way in.
There are a million ways in. They're just all locked.
There's gotta be like a window around the corner we can get open or something.
Wait a second. Are you saying we should break in?
I don't think it's technically breaking in if you own the place, right?
Hey, not if I don't report you. Lead the way, coachies.
Hi, Chris.
So, how are you doing?
It's good, but a little cold. I think I could use some time curled up by the fire.
Yeah, that does sound pretty nice.
I have, Mossy, yeah. Yeah, I've played this game. I've played Man of Medan, Little Hope, House of Ashes, The Devil in Me, and The Quarry as well. Yeah, that was Ashley's reaction. Rose? Mossy, Manny Madani. Manny Madani. Littly Hopely. Housey of Ashes. Any The Devil in Me. E. Rosie, I think you're in there. That's it. Dear God, even the menus have jump scares of their own. Exactly, it's so funny.
Ashley was looking pretty hot today, right? She's like a sleeper hit kind of gal, you know? Now I just want to rip that parka right off of her and make some snow angels, right?
Hey, cut it out, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not gonna bang her, maybe Mike'll take up the case.
Wait, will you back off already?
Relax. Just checking to see if there's some blood flowing down there.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, look around you. Look at these beautiful mountains. Do you see any parents? I mean, can you imagine a more perfect, ripe scenario just dripping with erotic possibilities? You and Ashley alone at last. You've laid all the groundwork. You've been a perfect gentleman. Now, you come in for the kill.
Maybe you're right.
You're a hunter, bro. No fear, no mercy. I mean, she won't even know what hit her.
All right, I got it. Jeez.
Doom. Yeah, Ryu. Hardly home, name Marinos. Ned Flanders. Like nothing at all. Nothing at all. Hey, Lucinda, welcome on in. Hello to you, good morning. How was Alan Wake 2? It was good. Yeah, I still think that the gameplay in terms of combat and the flashlight is way better in Alan Wake 1. But I think the new things that they added in Alan Wake 2 with the investigations, the cases, the things like that was really cool, and all that. And story-wise, it was good. I had my doubts at the end, but then an after credits thing made me change my mind because it made my thoughts on the ending irrelevant after the after credits scene happened. But yeah, overall, I did really like Alan Wake 2, but it is let down by its combat mechanics and the light mechanics as well. The first game is better in those regards. Mossy, you wanted to play that. The system requirements for the PC version are actually insane. Yeah, PC gamers have to have the best and the best of the best, it seems, to play that game. Lucinda, nice. Glad to hear it was a positive experience. Thanks, Lucinda. Yeah. And I found out that the New Game Plus is not already packaged with the game. It's an update that's going to come at a later point. So that's fine for me because I wasn't in a rush to replay it. I'd rather let it sort of like simmer for a bit now that I've finished it. Reflect on it and what I feel about it and all that kind of stuff. Ryu, it definitely would have been nice if you could play as Alan Wake more too. Well, that's the thing, Ryu. Like, you actually can play as Alan for a lot of it. It's just that you probably saw me play as, Saga, maybe more than you saw me play as Alan. But I think it was pretty evenly distributed, the time you spend as either or. It's, you can play as much as you want as Saga. Like, you reach a point where you can actually change between two characters at a switch point. And then later on, there comes a point where you can't, but in that big window of time, you can actually choose which one who you want to be with, or who you want to play as, and that. But yeah, it's definitely not a thing where Saga gets more screen time than Alan does. Mossy, old gods of Asgard better made a return in that. Well, I won't talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil a game that's a game we're not even playing. But yeah, that's what I thought about Alan Wake 2. So I will play it again in the future, and that I have Mossy. Yeah, I have played Control. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Control 2. That's okay, Rosie. No worries at all. Yeah, I just thought I'd talk about non-spoiler stuff. I guess, in a way, knowing that you can switch between two characters is a bit of a spoiler, but it's a very, very light spoiler in the grand scheme of the whole game. It is Mossy, yeah. Control 2 is getting a sequel. Yeah, they confirmed and announced that a little while ago, so I'm looking forward to that.
So, how are we planning on breaking into my parents' lodge, bud?
I didn't say I had a plan.
You sounded like you had a plan. You better deliver, Cochise, or else you got 4 lovely ladies who are gonna be freezing their buns off. And last time I checked, that's not a good way to get laid.
Oh, shoot. Nobody likes cold buns.
Dun dun dun! Clue 4. Axe holder. Axe holder found in Washington Lodge exterior. A wall-mounted holder that should contain an axe, but the axe is missing. Lucy, Control. Ryu, Control by Tracy Lords. Yeah. That song.
Damn, I'm getting pretty low in juice here. I just had to turn off my GPS.
Well, we got ourselves a thinker. Nice one.
I'm okay. Should have paid more attention in climbing class.
You mean Jim?
Yeah, with the climbing up the rope.
Whoa.
Did I do that?
I don't think so. Here, use this. Whoa, Chris, I just got an awesome idea.
Yeah?
Totally.
What is it?
Okay, so I'm pretty sure that I've got some deodorant in one of the bathrooms. You could use that with the lighter.
I don't follow. How's a stick of deodorant gonna help?
Spray on, it's a can.
Oh, yeah. Now I gotcha.
Flamethrower.
Just like we did with the little army dudes.
Yep, ones we melted. Just point the spray can in the lighter and whoosh.
Bye-bye frozen lock.
Bingo. All right, so you got this. I'm gonna go sort something out. You up for hunting around in the dark for a little bit?
Nope, but I'll do it.
Godspeed, Pilgrim.
Pilgrim. Yeah, nice John Wayne impression. That's right, View, yep. Reptile Fight Mortal Kombat movie. Mossy, you hate it when your emergency access disappear? Yeah. I mean, there's no cause for concern. You know, none at all. Listen, are you pretty sure you wouldn't call a can of deodorant spray a stick of deodorant? Well, that's fair, yeah. Because the stick, you would assume it's roll-on. Mossy, you forgot how deliberately cringe some of this dialogue is. That's it. Pardon me. And that's the thing, right? Like, this is one of these aspects that is done on purpose, but it's very easy. And it's also one of those things, too, where it's understandable to criticize them in a serious way as well. Like with the original Resident Evil, the voice acting in that is very B grade. Very, very like, you know, sort of like, wait, don't open that door kind of thing. But it's on purpose. You know, it's supposed to be an homage to the old B-grade horror movies, you know. And Until Dawn is supposed to be an homage to B-grade sort of like, you know, or not necessarily B-grade, but, you know, Friday the 13th kind of thing, you know, characters in isolated location and all that kind of stuff going on. And, you know, the dialogue is sort of like deliberately written to be in that sort of style as well. And that's the thing, right? It's often what makes a B-grade movie great is not the dialogue or the performances necessarily. It's just sometimes it's unexplainable and other times it's unnameable what elements actually make up to make someone feel that something that's B-grade is still great. But it's one of those situations where you can have a B-grade movie with crappy dialogue, but it can still be awesome because the effects are great, the story's, you know, intriguing, or the atmosphere that they build and suspense and all that is really, really good. You know, and a lot of things can be forgiven, but it also depends on your own sensibilities. You know, you might be less forgiving of a movie if the acting's terrible than if the story's great. You know, because story isn't like characters and their dialogue do inform story, but story is not only informed by characters and their dialogue. So you can have shitty dialogue in an awesome movie, and for some people, the shitty dialogue might make the rest of the movie suck. But for some, it might just be a small minor complaint, and then the rest of the movie is something that they enjoy and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, with the dialogue in this game and the analogy that I used of Resident Evil Original, personally, I actually really feel it plays really well into that B-grade horror movie in video game form type of thing. Toasty! Totem Prophecies, Brown, Loss, the potential loss of a friend. Indigenous tribes believe that butterflies brought dreams and premonitions. Each totem piece foretells a possible future event. How you play will determine whether or not these prophecies come true. As you unlock totems, the events of the past will become clear.
And driven mad murderers.
Yeah, Mossy, Jill sandwich. I like that line in the original Resident Evil where I can't remember what Barry gives Jill, but it might be a gun or something, and Jill's like, thanks, maybe I'll need it. you're looking back at that fight, you also got to love how Reptile wastes no time to start the fight by drop kicking Liu Kang into a fucking brick wall. That's it. Yeah, we've spoken many times about that scene from that movie, but it's definitely the best choreographed fight scene, and the music is awesome as well. Mostly like The Room, right? Right? The Room. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mark. Rose, The Room is a horror choose your own adventure. You'd play it. Well, there actually was a game that someone had made of The Room, but I can't remember the name that they called it. Maybe they just called it The Room. Moss, you would play the heck out of that, laugh my ass off. Yeah, it'd be so funny. Especially choose your own adventure. Rosie, I hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Mossy, oh yeah, found some firewood. Indeed. In that premonition, it was like getting a bit too cold, but then it got a bit too hot. Review a flash game on Newgrounds, The Room, of course. Oh yeah, so that's where it was. Yeah, I wonder if that's the only place you can get it. I'm not too sure.
So, what have we here?
5th of June, 1997, the Alberta Bugle. I don't know what I was trying to say there. The Alberta Bugle. Ex-janitor convicted for arson swears revenge on movie mogul's family by Charlie Scott, chief reporter. Victor Milgram, 52, was yesterday sentenced to 16 years in prison for aggravated arson committed on Blackwood Pines. Milgram was employed as the janitor of the Mountains Old Hotel for 28 years. However, when Hollywood producer Bob Washington acquired the property, Milgram was fired. In a sensational twist, the sentencing ended with an enraged Milgram screaming obscenities at Washington's heavily pregnant wife, Melinda, calling her a fucking whore. He vowed to get all of you, your fucking husband and kids, and said that he would make them suffer. Melinda had visibly struggled to maintain her composure throughout the case and later claimed that though she was upset by Milgram's threats, she had full faith in the legal system to keep her and her family safe. What's really cool is the composer Jason Graves did the music for this game and pretty much all the other supermassive ones afterwards. Maybe he did some more of those before, but I'm only familiar with Until Dawn onwards. But he also did the music for Tomb Raider 2013 as well. The little like clanging like that reminded me of the Tomb Raider 23 soundtrack. But specifically for that game, he had created a well, he got someone to actually create a combination of things to be used as a musical instrument. And so, because this game came out after Tomb Raider 2013, it's safe to assume that Jason Graves also used that same instrument to compose the music for this, or at least included it in the other instruments that we used.
Huh. That's cool.
Clue 4, Family Portrait. Family portrait found Washington Lodge. A portrait of the Washington family. Hannah is wearing a distinctive locket. Stan, we are a small group of people on Earth who can't wait for March just to post the "Oh hi March" meme. That's a good one, Stan. I never even thought about that. Hey there, Razor. Welcome on in. Finally a good game. You legit almost played this last night. You were unsure what to stream. It would have been like your 10th playthrough. Oh, really, Razor? That's cool. Yeah, this is my second run through the game. The first one was back in 2020. You remember frequently using Newgrounds before discovering YouTube. Yeah, that's interesting that, you a time before YouTube. Crazy, right? But yeah. Rosie, thanks for redeeming Predict Survivor Chris. So I've got a list of who has actually redeemed a prediction and which character. Predict Survivor Chris. And that's just the details on how the channel point rewards for predicting the survivor is working for the playthrough. Harbinger, uploaded a funny pic of Barry on Discord if you're interested. Oh, nice, Harbinger. Thanks for doing that. Rosie, it's now your life's purpose to see Chris save the day, get the girl, and escape the hill people or whatever. The people of the hill. The hill that is no longer silent. Razor, you absolutely love Until Dawn. It's one of your all-time most favorite games. I don't blame you, Razor, at all. I really, really loved this game the first time I played it, and I've been really looking forward to doing another playthrough. My original plan was to do a supermassive marathon in October, but that hinged on having Directive 8020 actually come out in October, which obviously didn't come true. And so I was like, I'll still play Until Dawn, but depending on certain things, I may be able to do a supermassive marathon, but I might not. So it's one of those wishy-washy things. I don't really know if I'm going to or not. So I don't want to concretely say that 100% I'll be doing a supermassive marathon. We'll just have to wait and see how things go. Oh, nice one, Harbinger. Barry, the best manager in the world. You're right. I deserve more money. I'm so handsome. I love when he says that when he's drunk or passed out. Listen, he really liked Chris too. Yeah, he was one of the characters that I think died in my first playthrough. I think it was because of a certain choice that I made as to why specifically too, as well. Razor, Chris was your favorite. We'll go to Google Directive 8020, never heard of that. Yeah, Razor, that's the next Dark Pictures game, but they haven't actually announced the release date for it yet. And on their Facebook page, they've been updating things on their page, but not about that game. Little Hope came out on the Switch recently, and also some of the games in the Dark Pictures series celebrated, a year or 2 or 3 after coming out. Chris was one of your favorites. I don't blame you, Razor. Yeah, he was a character that I wanted to get through the game in the first playthrough. You saved everyone but Mike your first playthrough. Accidentally got him killed as you were leaving the cabin. Oh, really? Oh. Was that like at the end? You own but haven't played The Devil Inside. Yeah, it's good. Like I haven't decided what I feel about it in terms of the other ones in comparison, but I liked it. It was interesting setup and all that kind of stuff. My favorite one is still Little Hope, but I think the best one is House of Ashes. Yeah, literally the end when you're leaving the cabin, you messed up. In my first playthrough, on a don't move section, I accidentally moved the controller, and for the whole playthrough before then, I had not fucked it up once. And I was holding the controller in my hands too. But of course, I fucked up on that last final one, and Sam died. And at the start of this playthrough, I messed up a don't move, because I was going to put it down on my desk that I've got in front of me, but I hadn't cleared a space, but I forgot I hadn't cleared a space. So in the heat of the moment, I had to realize that and go, oh, I did, and then, failed it. But I think if I just put it on my leg, I think it should be fine. Rosie, you love Little Hope. It gets ragged on for some reason, but you actually love the twist. House of Ashes was great. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I understand people who don't like it when, and this is a spoiler for Little Hope, but when stories that the characters are going through are just a dream or a hallucination. But I think it is still a good game that explores things of that nature as well. You got Sam killed. She's literally like the hardest to get killed, while she's like plot armor. Yeah, like right at the end, in the last encounter.
What the hell was that?
Clue 3, prom night photo. A photo of Hannah, Sam, Mike, and Emily at the high school prom. 4/25/13. Ready for the senior prom. Hannah, Sam, Mike, and Emily. Rosie, House of Ashes was sick. Salim, the Terminator. Yeah. Yeah, House of Ashes is really, really good. Salim is my favorite character in that game. Rosie, you think that's about the only place you can get Sam killed, to be honest? Yeah. Yeah, it was annoying at the time because I was like, just literally there at the last part. Little Hope was awesome. The twist was nice because it helped explain so much in the story that before you just thought was odd. That's true, and it's a good game for replays as well because then you can even make more sense of a lot of stuff as well. Rosie counted 10 kills on Salim with Pipe Excalibur. Oh, so that's the name of the achievement, is it? If you do that. Hey Star, welcome back to another stream. How's things? Razor, back in like 2013 or something, your brother kept telling me to try this game, saying it was really good. You weren't prepared for how amazing it was. What did you think of the twist? Yeah, I thought it was really well done, that what they did with the twist in this game. And I like how everything sort of played out too, as well. No, I hadn't. I don't remember when I played this the first time seeing it coming. But that's something that happens with a lot of stuff because the things that I'm taking in on a first playthrough aren't necessarily everything that could relate to what a twist might have been showing, So I think in many ways, if it's a movie or a game I'm playing or watching for the first time, I just basically experience it and let it wash over me and not really analyze things too much necessarily. So there might be some things that I don't notice that could have probably, made me think, oh, hang on, or something like that.
One new message. New message.
Hi, Mrs. Washington. This is Sergeant Tate again. It's bad news, I'm afraid. Yeah, we've been through the case files, and there's nothing we can do. He's a free man. We don't have the legal power to restrict his movement. I know it's not what you wanted to hear, so call me if you want to know more.
End of messages.
Okay.
No new messages.
Clue 3, answer phone message. A message from a local police officer about a convict being released from jail. It sounds like a warning. Clue 2, newspaper fragment. The report covers a court case related to Blackwood Pines. An old janitor tried to burn the place down. In the dock, he swore revenge on the Washington family. Brutus, crap, it looks like you've missed over 2 hours of the game. Damn at work, stupid damn job interfering with Twitch streams. That's understandable, Brutus, but welcome. I hope things have been going good. And yeah, we're still very early in the story, though. Whereas you didn't see it coming. At first you thought it was like a 1980s teenage slasher movie-like game, so you didn't expect it to get so real with the Wendigos. Yeah, it did a great job of misleading you. That's definitely really cool when that can be done well. Rosie, no, it's just what you started calling it after fifth. So, oh, I gotcha, Rosie. That's cool though. Salim the Terminator. That's excellent, Brutus. I'm glad to hear that things are going great. As for me, they're going well. Finished off Alan Wake 2, and now doing this, and absolutely loving it. So good to be replaying this game again, especially after a few years of not having played it.
Get the fuck?
Son of a baboon.
Perfect.
We're freezing our buns off out here.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Crap, that thing freaked me out.
What was it? Are you okay?
It was like a bear or a tiger or something.
Oh, it was just a cute little baby Wolverine.
Baby?
Don't worry, buddy. You're gonna be a big boy soon. Home, sweet home.
Sweet is not the word I'd use.
Oh my gosh, it's so good to be inside. Even if it's still kind of freezing in here.
I'll get a fire going.
This place barely looks any different.
Yeah, nobody's been up here.
Even with all the police coming in and out?
Not a lot of action up here lately.
Nope.
What's up, party people?
Hi.
Hey!
Hey, man.
Make yourself at home, bro.
Will do.
Oh my god, that is so gross. Are you trying to swallow his face whole? I mean, seriously, can she be any more obvious?
No one wants in on your territory, honey.
Excuse me? Did you say something?
Oh, did you not hear me? Was your sluttiness too loud?
Sounds like someone's bitter she didn't make the cut.
Yeah, it's all a big cattle call with that dreamboat. Congrats, you're top cow.
Cuts real deep calling Miss Homecoming a cow.
It's like, why is it Matt's sort of like choice to either come in or not? You know what I mean? Like, why does it fall on him? How about Josh? Or how about Sam? I know why, for story reasons and that, but you know, there are other characters that could interject at this time. Hey there, Senny. Good day to you as well, dude. Welcome on in. How's From Dusk Until Dawn going? Did we see the Salma Hayek scene yet? No. No, there's no Salma Hayek dancing on stage in this. No. How's it going, dude? Welcome on in. Every normal human, this place seems kind of creepy and deserted. Game characters, honey, I'm home. It's like, this place is awesome. 20 people died here yesterday. It's alright. It's an awesome place.
Come on.
No, shut up, Matt.
Stay out of it, you dumb oaf.
Hey, watch it.
Oh, you're the only one who can put him down? No one else can play with your toys?
You're such a bitch.
Whatever. I don't give a crap what you think.
At least I can think. 4.0, bitch. Honor roll. Suck on that when you're trying to sleep your way into a job.
Who needs grades when you've got all the natural advantages you can handle?
Oh, please.
You couldn't buy a moldy loaf of bread with your skanky ass.
Are you serious? Do you think that's insulting?
That bitch is on crack or something.
Jessica, you need to shut your mouth, okay?
No. You're the one who needs to keep your nose out of other people's business.
I'm about to get right up in your business, you bitch.
Are we about to get real? Because I am down to get real.
Stop it! This is not why we came up here. This is not helping. It's not what I wanted. If we can't get along for 10 minutes, then maybe we need a little bit of a break, right? Mike, why don't you check out the guest cabin, the one I told you about?
Yeah, all right. Wanna go do that?
Any place without that whore.
It's right up the trail.
Glad that's over.
Yeah.
So, Josh, should we get this fire going?
Where's my bag?
Huh?
My bag, the little bag with the pink pattern, the one I got on Rodeo. Matt, are you listening? Oh my god, don't you remember? Next to the Italian shoe place where I got the stilettos and you knocked over the rack while you were drooling all over that girl at the counter?
Well, I mean, she was asking about my letter jacket.
Right, because she gave a shit about your designer letter jacket.
Why do you hate my jacket?
Matt, I need my bag.
Oh my god, Em, maybe you just forgot it.
Do you seriously think I'd forget my bag?
Well,
Do you?
Guess not.
You must have left it down by the cable car station. Come on, hon. We'll be back soon.
And then we can get warm?
We can get very warm.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna go take a bath.
I guess one could say that Matt is, you know, depending on how you play him, I guess, a bit of a doormat to Emily. Rosie, wow. Yes, that escalated. Okay, so we have an update to the Soul of Discretion butterfly effect category. Ashley discouraged Matt from using the telescope. Matt didn't see Mike and Emily flirting. Matt was relaxed when Mike and Jessica arrived at the lodge. Emily and Jessica fought. New category opened up. Whose side are you on? Matt sided with Jessica during the fight with Emily. So it only considers the first choice out of the two that you get to make. So because we chose to go against Emily first, that's the only one that that's the only one that matters in terms of like the left side of this butterfly's wing is concerned. The second choice you make, even if it is the opposite, is not counted.
Sexiled.
Works for me.
Ugh, Burr. How far is this cabin anyway?
This cabin is the coziest, most romantic love den you will ever lay your eyes upon.
If we ever make it.
I have a feeling luck's on our side.
Play your cards right and maybe you will get lucky.
Hey, porn stars! Gonna need these.
Porn star?
I paid to see you.
Gross.
Hey, I'm sorry to kick you out like that.
No worries, man.
Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way to entertain yourselves.
Mm-hmm. You have fun with the peanut gallery.
Oh, I almost forgot. Gotta fire up the generator so you can see where you're going. It's dark out there.
Alright. Roger that.
I think Josh was flirting with me.
Okay. You want to invite him up with us?
Wait, really?
What? No.
It's funny how they do that in this game when you go to a menu. Hey there, Busted. What's the context of this story? Who are they and what are they doing here? Been lurking but missed the very beginning. So at the start, there's an annual get-together that all these characters have. And Josh and his sisters and their parents own this lodge that's on this mountain. Anyway, the two sisters, one of them gets pranked by the other characters. At the time, Josh is actually passed out drunk. And she runs off. And her sister, her twin sister, goes chasing after her. And they both get killed. And so this is now a year afterwards. And they're reuniting again a year after that's happened.
Burr, it is freezing out here.
That's something I can help you with.
And how are you gonna do that?
I got a few things in mind. Huh. Guess this thing needs juice or something.
Didn't Josh say there was a generator? Hey, Mike. Gonna find the generator or what?
Totem prophecies read, danger, the threat of a future danger. Indigenous tribes believe the butterflies brought dreams and premonitions. Each totem piece foretells a possible future event. How you will play will determine whether or not these prophecies come true. As you unlock totems, the events of the past will become clear. That's right, Lucinda. I remember now from your playthrough. It's the oh hell yeah guy.
Sometime after the prospector and driven mad murderers.
Murderer. Nobody likes you. I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
All right. Let's see. Boom. Nice one, Mikey.
Woo! You are a wizard.
Oh hell yeah.
Shazam! The gates shall open.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah, totally. No, this is awesome.
Oh, yeah. I bring the hits. You psyched yet? You don't look psyched yet.
I am so psyched right now.
It's like a little adventure, a sexcapade.
Wow.
Yeah, busted. Somebody got murdered here and there, so it's a good idea to gather here.
From Hannah and Beth.
Think they'd clean it up.
Well, they never closed the investigation.
Okay, I'm getting the creeps now.
Well, wherever they are, I'm sure they're happy we're all thinking about them.
That's a nice way of thinking about it. Did you hear that?
I heard something. Yeah.
Look out! Somebody's coming.
Damn. I don't think we can get up to the cabin with a path block like this.
Oh, no way am I going back to the lodge, aka Wax Museum, to drink hot chocolate with Emily.
Jess! Fuck! Hey, Jessica!
Yep. Hey, okay.
Holy crap, you scared the heck out of me.
How do you think I felt?
You didn't hit your head or anything.
As far as I can tell, I still have all 7 of my limbs.
Yeah. Can you get out?
I don't know. I can hardly see anything down here.
All right, Jess, there's a cart. I think if you can push it, you can get by.
All right. Okay, let me just try. It's too heavy.
Hey, so, babe, you see the little gap down there? Between the cart and the wall?
The tiny little gap?
Yeah, maybe you can just, you know, like shimmy through it or something.
I appreciate your confidence in my physique, but I don't think the ladies are gonna fit.
Oh, with the, right. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay, so why don't you either toss that light down or, you know, be a hero and jump down here to assist me?
All right, don't move. I'm coming in.
Better hurry up before some other hunky beefcake gets... Hey, handsome. Wanna help me move this cart thing?
Help me move it, help me move it. I imagined us grunting together. This is not what I pictured.
Hello, hello, hello. Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Star, are you killing people or saving people? I have absolutely no goal in mind for this playthrough. No, not going for all live, not going for all die, not going for this character must die or that character must live. Completely just going through and whatever happens, happens.
I'm fine.
We have a new butterfly effect category now. Be her hero. Mike came to Jessica's aid reluctantly. Jessica didn't appreciate Mike's reluctance to help. Hey, Arthuri. I'm doing really, really good. How are you going? Star, lol, just going. Yep, just going.
Oh, Nelly. This place is giving me the willies. And not the good kind of willies.
Can I offer you a little comfort and reassurance?
Let's save it for the cabin, Buster.
Fortune Totem. White, fortune, a prophecy of good fortune. Indigenous tribes believe the butterflies brought dreams and premonitions. Each totem piece foretells a possible future event. How you play will determine whether or not these prophecies come true. As you unlock totems, the events of the past will become clear.
Sometime after the prospectors, until a cave-in and driven mad murderers.
Arthuri, you're fine. Only your feet are sore because of your illness. As you probably remember, you use a wheelchair. It was nice riding with you yesterday on the crocodile stream. Oh yeah, so you got some sore. Yeah, that's definitely understandable, Arthuri, as well. And it was really cool. It was good to see you pop up in Crocodile's chat as well. And I hope that you have a good recovery as well from your gym session too.
Huh. Stogie.
Weird place to hang out and smoke cigars.
It's recent. Wonder who's up here.
Cigars. New clue found. Clue 5. Cigar stub. A stubbed out cigar butt. It looks like it was left recently. There must be someone else up on the mountain. Arthuri, yeah, today's was rest day. Eating, resting, and doing the job at home. Well, that's good too, as well, to have that balance. And I hope you're enjoying the food as well as the rest.
Whoa. This place is like historical.
Holy bat cave.
He's gotta be Native American, right?
I don't think the miners were getting their arts and crafts on, no.
No, it's like a shrine or something.
A shrine to what?
Clue 6. Mystical symbol. Strange symbols painted onto the wall of the mine. It's not clear what they mean.
You alright?
Yeah. Close one.
I don't think this place is up to code.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's time to go.
Jesus. This place is a real fixer-upper.
Alright, so this is part of the 1952 element of the story. Clue 1, Mine Danger Map. A map showing structural faults in the mine marked up by a mine engineer. It looks like the owners knew there was risk of collapse.
Finally, a little ray of hope.
Sometime after the prospector, until a cave-in and driven mad murderers and many hunts.
In this playthrough, it's not a goal to actually collect every single totem. So there might be some elements of this events of the past that will be missing. So just a heads up for those people who might be curious about what the events of the past in full actually looks like. The chances of you seeing that in this playthrough are probably pretty low. I'm not rushing through the game or anything, but I'm also wanting to take my time a little bit, but not too slowly as well. So the rate at which I do collectible hunting in this might start to get less and less as we go through, but part of this playthrough is me wanting to experience this game again because it's been so many years since I first played it. But next year, this game's celebrating its 10th anniversary, so for that, I most likely will do a collect everything and all lore kind of playthrough. Plus maybe some other kinds of playthroughs as well with it. Starlight is cold. Yeah, I was saying earlier at the start of this stream that my conditions IRL are perfect for this because I've got the fan going, so an added extra level of immersion. Plus, it's nighttime as well. So it's good elements, particularly for this game.
Well, well. When Josh said cabin, I felt like Abe Lincoln.
Wait till you see the Lincoln bedroom.
Oh, are you planning on getting presidential on me?
Want to take a ride on Air Force One?
All right. Save it for the stump speech, buddy. Ooh, a telescope. Gonna look at the trees, gonna look at the clouds, gonna look at the cabin. Whoa.
You all right?
I just saw someone at the cabin.
Okay. Let me see. Sampling the old eggnog again, babe? It's just us up here.
Maybe.
Hey, Jess.
Mm-hmm.
Stay close by, okay?
What's up?
This posting says there's some brown bears up here sometimes.
Oh, Michael, I have the best idea.
What?
Let's go hug a bear. Come on, please. Come on.
Let's not hug a bear.
Blackwood Pines, inhabitants of the mountain, northeastern wolf, Canis lupus occidentalis. A legendary carnivore, this powerful predator is known to attack elk, caribou, and any stricken animal they come across. In Alberta, the hunting and baiting of wolves is permitted on private land. You'll be glad to know that wolf numbers are kept well under control here in Blackwood Pines. Grizzly bear, Ursus arctos horribilis. An omnivore with a strong predilection towards scavenging, the grizzly is not known to turn down any meal. Its preferred diet is fish, salmon, bass, trout, and the animal is often found near rivers or mountain streams. Though extremely dangerous, grizzly bear attacks on humans remain rare. Rocky Mountain elk, Cerberus canadensis nelsoni. The magnificent elk has roamed these lands for thousands of years. Though they are often quite docile creatures, the dominant males, bulls, are known to aggressively defend their harem from any intruders, leading to brutal bouts of headbutting and charging. Interesting. Theory, what you like this game? You remember you writing yesterday, you're playing that last time since 2020 or 2021. You like that game so much, one of the best, the Dark Pictures Anthology game series. Yeah, Until Dawn, I first saw someone play it back in about, I think it was 2015, and I didn't watch them play it from start to finish, but I'd watched enough to know, yeah, this is the game that I'd actually like, and so I didn't want to be spoiled for it. Fast forward to 2020, and I finally got to actually play it on a PS4, which I had borrowed at the time to play it, and some other PlayStation exclusive games. But I always wanted to replay it again, and I was waiting until I either got a PS4 myself or until I got a PS5. And so, getting a PS5 earlier this year, it was like, right, now I can finally get a playthrough of Until Dawn in as well. And so here we are now, towards the end of the year, getting one in. So yeah, it's really, really good. I really like this game a lot. And the Dark Pictures game as well, like, they're smaller scale than Until Dawn, but I still like them. I think they're still worthy, supermassive games. But I think that Until Dawn is probably still their best game overall of this kind. Within the Dark Pictures series, I think House of Ashes is the best one out of those ones. The Quarry I actually liked a lot as well. That was a bit mixed, I think, with some fans of Until Dawn. The Quarry, some were like, it's still not quite like Until Dawn, but I think this one is one of those situations where, because it's the first one that people are like, oh, cool, it's got a lot of nostalgia and all that kind of stuff for those who played it when it released and all that kind of stuff. But I do think it's still a game that you could point up and say, this is a great example of this style of game. I don't think it's a game that has become, outdated or terrible in that respect. Like, obviously, graphically, a lot of stuff has happened in the 10 years since this game came out, but yeah. Starts 40 degrees here. Yeah. It's like, what does she see? That is the question. Could be many things. Lucinda Horribilis, how creative. Very true. It's like calling a streamer a streameress. It's like, yeah, that's very creative. Star the Wolf. Wolfie. Arthur, that's great to hear. Yeah. Yeah, so I really do like this style of game a lot as well. And I've always been looking forward to each new Dark Pictures entries as well. But yeah, it looks like this year we might not be getting Directive 8020, the next Dark Pictures game, unless it's going to be this month and they haven't announced the release date yet, and it'll be this month, or it'll be next month, or be next year. But who knows? Have to wait and see. Oh, hang on. Got myself turned around.
Watch out, bird brain.
I was just answering his mating call.
Wow, you're easy.
Yeah, got a lot of love to give. I'm scared. Damn it, Josh. Could you have at least cleared out the path before sending us up here?
Really?
What?
I didn't figure you for the glass half empty type.
You got a better idea?
Stand back, Debbie Downer.
Oh, boo! Show off.
Hey, Mike. You've got something on your face.
Ah! Okay. Okay. Well, that's how it's gonna be. Jess? Jess!
Dun dun dun.
Sammy!
What?
You want to help me get this fire going?
Well, I was just getting into the bath.
Oh. Oh, do you need any help with that?
Hardy har. Come on. All right, Josh, let's see if you know how to hook up the hot water in your big fancy lodge.
Yeah, 3. Dun dun dun.
What was that?
March 18th, 2013, 9:30 a.m. Clue 5, tattoo card. Hannah had an appointment to get a tattoo. She chose the butterfly design. Johan D. Smith, tattoo artist. Yeah, 3. You do it at many speeds.
All Hannah stuff.
Hello, could this be any more about Mike?
Mostly sees, uh-oh, this is not going to work. He's like a crazy, reckless hunk of man, and you're staying at home working on your embroidery and practicing G minor on the piano. Give up on it. Or do something like really wild. Run away from home, or get a tattoo or something. Anything to attract his precious attention. I mean, it's for love, right? So just do it. Hey there, Cody. Welcome on in. How's things going? Compatibility test. Found Washington Lodge. A screwed up magazine quiz. It looks like Hannah wasn't happy with the answers she got. It's an indication of her emotional state on the night of the twins' disappearance. Excellent, Cody. That's great. That you're going good. And I'm doing well myself. Things are going really good, enjoying this game. Second playthrough. Last one was in 2020, so it's been good to replay this game after so long.
Gee, Hannah. Crush much?
Happy Christmas 2010, sis. Love, Josh.
How long do you think it'll take him? My money's on blankets for everyone.
You can do it, man. We believe in you.
Yeah, totally. Woohoo! Let's go, Josh. Let's go.
All right, Peanut Gallery, you know what? I got an idea for you two.
What?
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that somewhere in this crazy place we used to have a spirit board.
A what?
Wow, you have a spirit board?
Yeah, they're fun, right?
Wait, are you saying we should have a seance?
Those things are a joke, man. They don't do shit.
No way, bro. I mean, we used to do it all the time. Me and... Well...
Josh, no hot water's kinda a major oversight, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta fire up the boiler. It's in the basement. All right, you guys see if you can find the spirit board.
Chris, let's go find it. It'll be like a scavenger hunt.
Okay. Guess so.
Brad, I mean, you're not gonna regret it. You up for a ride along? Hey, you notice how I gave Chris and Ash a mission together? Yeah, I was thinking they could use some alone time.
They are very sweet together. I wish they'd just freaking get on with it already.
I swear, they just need, like, something to bond over, you know, some sort of traumatic event to send them into each other's arms. I mean, at this rate, they'll be in the geriatric ward before Chris makes a move.
August 13, Cape Cod. Josh with his lovely sisters Hannah Beth. Looking great, guys. 8/16/13. Clue 2, beach photo. A photo of Josh, Hannah, and Beth on the beach. It was taken this summer before they disappeared.
You know, Sam,
Yes, Josh?
I just wanted to say,
What?
it really means a lot to me that everyone came back this year, and you know, that you came, Sam.
Josh, we're here for you. Really, whatever you need, whenever, we're all gonna make it through this. Together.
I want us to have a good time, you know?
Hey, watch your step.
I think I can handle a little old set of stairs.
Listen, they do not, under any circumstances, give this guy what he wants. Some pizza?
Sorry to drag you down into the bowels.
Oh, just get me some hot water and I'll be super fine.
I mean, I wouldn't want you coming down here on your own, you know?
Well, it's definitely creepy down here.
Yep. Not a place to be on your own.
Be pretty rough playing baseball out in all that snow.
No, it wasn't in the winter, silly. I mean, we'd come up in the summer and we would have the best time. The whole family was there. Mom, Dad, my sisters. It was some serious competition out there on the big lawn. I don't know. Can't go back. New reality, right, Sam? Anyway, I'm supposed to be fixing this whole guy, right?
Alright, so new category in the butterfly effect. Something for later. Sam found a baseball bat and left it in the cellar.
Here, can you hold this?
What was that?
What was what? Just shine it here so I can see what I'm doing. Hey, can you just keep the light so I can see, okay? Nice one. Okay, first things first. We gotta increase the water pressure before we get the boiler fired up.
Sounds kind of complicated.
No, it's actually pretty simple.
I went to grab a drink just as that prompt for the don't move came up. So, of course, my controller was in one hand before I was like, shit. But for the rest of it, I just put it on my leg there. So I have to be careful of that stuff.
Ah, damn.
It's okay. I'm just try again. That's more like it. All right. 5, girl. Yeah.
What the hell's that?
That could be a lot of things. None of them nice.
Quit it.
I'm just joshing you. Oh, you were really freaked out.
Oh my god. Don't move.
What?
Something behind you.
Yeah, right.
Josh. Seriously. There's something back there. I gotcha.
All right, your point.
30 love.
What? No. Where'd you get the first point?
Doesn't start at 30?
No, 15.
Oh. Well, more of a ping pong now.
Nothing regular about it.
Maybe we should go check it out.
Why?
I don't know, what if it's like a pipe that's about to burst or some problem with the furnace?
Unlikely.
If it were me, I wouldn't want this place to burn down on my watch.
Yeah, right.
Whoa! What the hell? No! Come on! Why are these doors locked?
To keep out strangers!
Hey.
What?
Hey.
What the hell?
Boom. You just got mugged.
What?
Nice one. That was good.
But why would you do that?
There's all this cool old movie crap down here. What was I? Was I not supposed to take advantage of the opportunity?
Are you serious? Were you in on this, Putz?
No, but I wish I was. That was too good.
I'm ready to admit that your dumb little prank may have a slight whiff of humor.
Joke master.
Well, I said nothing about jokes. I said your prank, which was dumb.
Holy crap, you were scared, admit it.
I was not.
Come on, you totally pissed yourself.
Josh.
What in God's name are you wearing?
I found my true calling.
Please tell me you're gonna take a vow of silence. Okay, did you at least find the thingy?
Here's our one-way ticket to the spirit realm.
You know what? No. I've just been through enough spooking for one night, okay? I see a hot bath in my crystal ball. All right? So have fun. Oh, but watch out for that Josh. He's a schemer.
Okay.
He's a schemer. Lucinda, okay, Rod, you got to head out and get your day started. Hope you enjoy the rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Lucinda. I definitely will. So good to replay this game again. Thank you for being here and for watching, Lucinda. I hope that you have a great start to your day. And also, I hope you have a great start to your stream as well of Assassin's Creed Origins. Would like to highly recommend people check out Lucinda's channel. Is a big horror fan, and in October did a series of Resident Evil playthroughs doing different kinds of goals and objectives. Even did a challenge with Resident Evil Village, playing with keyboard and mouse for the first time. Has played the game multiple times in the past, but with a controller. So for an added challenge, wanted to play it for the first time with keyboard and mouse. Also a fan of horror game series like The Last of Us, as well as Evil Within. Also a fan of stealth games like Dishonored, and is currently doing a playthrough of Assassin's Creed Origins. First playthrough of that game, and we'll also be doing the other games left in the series, Odyssey and Valhalla, and maybe Mirage as well. So highly, highly recommend checking out Lucinda's channel. That's okay for the shout out, Lucinda. No worries at all. Looking forward to getting to know our Bayek. Absolutely, it's going to be so cool to see what you think and how the game is and all that for you. So very, very hyped. So I hope you have a great start to it. I've been looking forward to seeing you play that too. Brutus Bayek equals badass. Absolutely. Such a great character.
Hello, Earth to Matt. You gonna come with me to get my bag?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Guidance.
Make sometime after the prospector, until a cave-in and driven mad murderers. Human flesh. And many hunts.
Here you are, madam.
Why, thank you, sir.
Hey, Em.
Yeah?
Feeling a little better now?
Say what?
That was a nasty fight.
The further we get from Jessica, the better I feel.
I just want you to relax. You know? Have a good time.
I'll relax when everyone else relaxes. But thanks for trying.
So I'm guessing in this game you can have any combination of survival outcomes. Yeah, like you've got your 8 playable characters, and of course each character can die. So that has different variations, but also your choices will have different sort of like outcomes and events happen based on it too, as well.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Doofus, come this way.
You, trying to get me somewhere private?
Why don't you, come find out? Matt.
Yeah?
Thanks for helping me find my bag. I know I can be a little high maintenance.
It's no problem, babe. But you gotta remember, there's more to this guy than just being a lean, mean, luggage-lifting machine.
You gonna back that up?
All day.
What?
All day.
Wait, what does that mean?
Like, all day long. I was being, like, sexy. Cool.
Oh, it's so pretty out here tonight.
Wow. Yeah.
It's so nice to be here with you, muscle man.
I'm not all muscle. There are some brains in here, too.
Well, you got enough brains to like me, so let's see that brawn.
You ever done it outside before?
Outside of what?
My car.
I like your car. Roomy.
This ain't roomy enough for you?
You know what? Maybe there's a better spot.
Does this spot start with a G?
There are lots of places out here.
I already started clearing this off for us. Like a gentleman.
Oh, come on, let's look around.
What's so important in the bag anyways?
It's just my undies. The lacy ones.
Well, hell, we don't need those.
You don't want me to model them for you?
I'm just gonna rip them off anyways.
Maybe I want to show them off. Puts me in a generous mood.
Let's go get them.
Look at the sexy kisser on this thing. Dare to put your hand in it.
Hey, I wouldn't.
Just slide it up in there. Ah!
Emily! Emily!
Gotcha, big dip.
Jesus, you're ridiculous.
Oh, come on. What was that?
I'm not sure. Probably just an animal.
Do not like.
You are, madam.
Thank you. Oh my, very impressive. Hey, what the hell?
Somebody made a snowman.
That was not there before. Is that a note?
Whoa.
Clue 31, Pig Head Note. A welcome back note pinned to a pig's head. The paper is headed State Penitentiary. State Penitentiary. Welcome back on reverse. Northern Provinces Penitentiary.
It's gotta be Chris. Or Josh. They're just trying to mess with us.
Kind of uncool, guys. I don't like this.
Me neither. Oh!
Matt!
What the hell's going on? What the hell did this?
You know, I'm kind of not giving a shit about my panties anymore. Kind of just want to split.
Agreed.
I would like to understand your feelings toward people who fear isolation, loneliness. Do you share this fear?
Alright, setting up a vote for chat. All right, there's a minute on the vote for either yes I do or no I don't.
Sorry.
All right, so the poll result is yes.
Is that so? Because that's not reflected in the way you are playing your game, now is it? And now, let us investigate your feelings toward other people in greater depth. What you value, what you respect in yourself and others. Which would you say was most important in a person, loyalty or honesty?
All right, so a poll is open for this decision. Loyalty or honesty? Okay, so the poll vote resulted in loyalty.
So you would tell a lie in order to be loyal to a friend, okay. And what about loyalty versus charity?
Okay, so a poll for, is it loyalty or charity? All right, so the poll is almost closed. And the winning result is loyalty.
So you would sooner look after your friends before caring for those in greater need? Well, once again, I'm afraid we're out of time. We'll talk again soon.
Indeed we will, because this is where I'm going to end this stream. And so the next stream of this will be on Monday. And I don't know whether or not I'll finish the game on Monday, but I don't really have a deadline to get this game done in. So the next stream of this will be on Monday. How do I go to the menu? Interesting. Okay, I guess I'll just shut the game down. I didn't realize there was no, exit to the menu kind of thing. But I just want to thank everyone for watching. The next stream that you'll see from me will be Tomb Raider, The Angel of Darkness, continuing the playthrough of celebrating that game's 20th anniversary. I might be finishing that game tomorrow, in which case the next Tomb Raider game to replace that with will be Tomb Raider Underworld, to do a 15th anniversary playthrough of that game. So if you see me streaming either Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness, or Underworld, then you know it's Friday for me in Australia. Just want to thank everyone so much for watching. Definitely want to continue this playthrough. I don't know where it'll put me if I just exit to the, if I just close the game down, but I don't want to do that before ending the stream because that will end the stream. That's okay, Arthuri. Absolutely no worries at all. We're going to go and raid Lucinda, who is starting her playthrough of Assassin's Creed Origins. Would like to recommend people check out Crocodiles, who's playing through Cyberpunk 2077. He's also a massive fan of Assassin's Creed and is doing a series playthrough doing a no HUD challenge, but he's also not allowed to use fast travel in any of the games at all, and he's also only allowed to look at a map once per hour. If he goes by an hour without looking at the map, he can then bank that as a look at any point. So he's able to stack them across the different playthroughs as well. So doing a very kind of like unique, immersive playthrough with those games. And Shin is playing through Dying Light 2, Stay Human. Is also a fan of JRPGs and MMORPGs as well. So I highly recommend people checking out those streamers. As well as Lightus. And I always end up forgetting how he spelled his channel name. Here we go. So Lightus does a lot of retro games. He's a big fan of fighting game franchises like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter and Tekken and those kinds of games. Also a fan of Resident Evil. He's also a great streamer as well, so I highly recommend checking out his channel too. Here's a general raid message that people can feel free to use. Here is a raid message that has some free follower emotes included. And I've also got one for subscribers, so I'll just set that up. Which is that raid message there, and let's go and raid Lucinda. Yeah, Brutus. Yeah. I've been looking forward to seeing her play it for so long, so I definitely wanted to be able to watch it live from the beginning.